Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this episode I plan to finish Malmut. I have pretty limited time today, so I hope I'm gonna do that fast. I left you at Lone Watch in the previous episode. We found a couple of upgrades. This time I'm gonna summon my Guardians of Empyrean. And we're gonna zoom around. We do some interesting swap around components. I decide to use the buffed Devil Touched ammo because usually before this patch this ammunition was a granted skill. Now is a proc, which is so much better, especially on some chaos setups as well, because you have now a proper thing to put in your offhand during leveling. Silver core bolt is still an option because gives racial damage, and it's a good racial damage, like 15% if I'm not mistaken. But I like the procs during leveling, so extra clear, not gonna hurt my build. Here we don't need anything. Dahlia quest in normal didn't worth it, so it's quite annoying as well, so I'm gonna completely skip that quest line. Feel free to do it, it's not hard at all, just annoying. You're gonna need this rift for it, so it's good to memorize the location before you start the quest line, so it's easier for you to finish it. She's at northeast part of the map, not very hard to find her. You want to kill every single sentinel. They have a chance to drop clusters, and I'm already just one cluster. I like to have 4 or 5 before ultimate, just as a panic button. There is a devotion shrine that I want. I'm gonna first grab this. All depends on the map layout. Sometimes it's very easy to reach it. Sometimes you have to make a little bit detour. This time map is favorable to us. This allows me to finish my Rowan's crown, which I forgot. More damage, more chaos resistance, all good stuff. This rift summons the big guys. Some people farm this spot for the ascendant casks and stuff. Especially on a high infamy levels, you can get a couple of spell breakers that are heroes. Some Myrmidons as well. Here is a one objective that I want, and that's Galacross area. It's quite expensive, 3 explosives, but totally worth it. Usually I farm my reputation at normal so I can get experience potions for ultimate, speed up the process of my leveling. Because drops in ultimate scales with your level. So if you are high level enough, you can start drop endgame pieces. Always consider that. Here, just mastery. I want to unlock all my passives so I can adjust. Damage seems okay. Especially I am with my low level monster infrequence. At my plan is level 55 for the new ones. I think damage is high enough to carry me another 4 levels. I don't have to worry about. And already I have upgraded version of Mark of Harvu. Here is the Galacross. You can leave a Rift Gate. Don't kill him first. It's good to unlock Malmut resistance because you're not gonna get any reputation if you kill him straight away.
You better have a damn good reason to be. Eh? As for the black, I don't know what. So.
And this is Black Legion reputation. We're gonna grab the quest from Wilfor. And I'm not sure, but I'm gonna check if I unlock them. Actually, I didn't. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna just kill Galacross for the crystals. I think I have to finish first quest for them to unlock them. Galacross is a huge hitbox, so sometimes it's hard to get behind him, but try to aim for it. We got reputation just for the Black Legion, so yep. We need to finish for first quest apparently. That's okay, not big deal. We can check the plate, one of them is a fire damage one. I think my Devil's Crossing armor is better in some regards. This gonna convert partially the damage from the proc, which is nice adjustment. But let's see if I lose some resistances. Nope. But I lose a lot of life for barely any armor upgrade. And honestly, I prefer the flat life over they have some extra damage. After all, I play hardcore. And I'm happy with the damage anyways, so... Couple of objectives here. We look for a very special carts with corpses. We have to destroy this. Okay, we got one cluster. That's why it's very important to deal with all the sentinels around the map when you saw some. Pay attention to the ticks here at the right. Sometimes you can kill the cart off screen because these carts, they have very low life pool. Basically is a one hit and you can destroy the cart. First one is kinda tricky to be discovered. Here is a Niku quest. Just kill him, don't bother talk with him. He is not very trustful. Even if you pick the right dialogue options, there is a high 50% chance he's gonna be hostile anyways towards you. So pointless to waste time, just dispatch him on the place. As I said, sometimes according to save the world, we have to make rough decisions, even as a righteous Templar. There is a 2 sentinels, this is a pretty good spawn. Good thing about Malmut is the density. It's very easy to get a reputation with them. We need the last building according to unlock the last card. Navigating Malmut can be pretty rough and confusing. I need a lot of playthroughs to understand the map, so I can do it for 5 minutes. Especially first part. This is the last card. It's either spawn here or on the other locations, which is strange decision, honestly. Why you need a 2 spawning points next to each other? For me, it's better to be fixed. If you do it like this, just make it fixed. What's the point to have it in a 5-meter radius? Here is the gatekeeper. He's not scary at all. Especially on a completely mobile build. Decorated pauldrons. This is actually not a bad blueprint. Comes with a lot of resistances. I'm gonna check this craft. I think wasn't that expensive.
I was beginning to read.
Okay.
Well,
We managed to unlock them.
I've spoken with Grit.
This is a huge experience boost. Another mastery. I'm gonna leave Old Keeper for now. Physique. We are on the way to upgrade MIs. It's good to have some physique in case of some heavy armor pieces. Here we have to clear the map.
Yeah, resistance had it.
Easy peasy.
There you are.
We need some quests here. Definitely I'm gonna grab Yvonne's quest. From now on, Malmut is much better compared to the start. Map is a little bit easier, honestly, compared to the start. Still, you can get very easily confused because all this building and stuff. but is a very rewardable expansion in terms of experience and also in terms of stuff that you can acquire. Example is a experience potion. This helps a lot on a soul self-found runs and in any other run as well, especially if you start to use them later, if you're leveling properly and you start to use them at level 60-70. It's a very nice adjustment because leveling after that becomes a little bit slow. We get honored with Black Legion, which immediately means teleport either to Fort Alcon or Homestead. If you get honored with certain faction, go buy yourself a writ. If you're a beginner, soul self-founder, or you just play your builds from scratch. Any other scenario, probably you have a mandate, which is a stronger version of the writ. And usually when you have one character that can farm this stuff, you don't need to worry about writs anymore. Which is fair enough. Here we have to find 2 supply points. First is this one. It's very easy to miss it. Be sure you grab it in this corner of the map. This dungeon is related to a side quest. You don't have to do it. You can skip it. This dungeon, spoiler alert, is connected to Yvonne's questline. If I decide to keep the map to her treasure for myself, I can loot 1 or 2 chests extra, which is kinda the same thing but comes with achievements. So if you are after achievements, you can finish this quest on the other way around. Richter is one of the most dumbest NPCs in the game. You can save him, but he decided to die. Anyways, because I saved his girlfriend, he's gonna reward me with his lifetime savings. Richter is a grocery store owner. His grocery store is up to the north part of the Malmut. This is Flesh River Hinixus. Not very scary, honestly. Easy to dispatch him. But good reputation to the Black Legion and Malmut. Especially when I grab my writ. Now I have. This build destroys Malmut. Here, as always, as a pro tip, if you don't have dynamite, there is a guaranteed dynamite at the back alley of the shop. You can grab it, blow it. You don't have to go and craft. Next supply point is here. Again, it's very easy to miss it. But you don't want to run this place again. And here is where map usually leads you south. And it's very hard to see this door connection here. But this is the right way for the next part of the map and the quests. So remember this, it's on the line with detonation site. Because it's very easy to get to the dead end. I saw a lot of people, especially in Discord, ask where is the path. Everything is locked. Blah 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 blah. Here is another good area. There is a devotion shrine, there is a mini boss, all good stuff. I always do that, it's very easy. Usually boss spawns close to the devotion shrine. And especially Malmut is not very rich on devotions, so any extra one is a upgrade. Time to finish. Not finish, but grab some extra flat elemental damage. This gonna connect to the impact damage. And it's gonna connect to the Kalidor's Tempest as well. Flesh Weaver is here. This is Kinesis. The other one was Haraxas. I messed them a little bit. But technically the same stuff. As you can see, if you navigate the map properly, you can finish the expansion in 30 minutes. Not the expansion, but the Malmut part of the expansion. Keep in mind, I stop a lot for explanations and stuff. It's definitely doable at 25-30 minutes meter. Here is the most important vendor. This is Hiram. He's gonna sell every tier 2 blueprint for the relics, apart from the faction vendor ones. And some special ones as well. But almost every single tier 2 relic is gonna be sold by this guy. This guy sells shards and crystals as well, which makes him an easy way to top up some dynamites. Because you can flip every shard for 3 dynamites. Z. At this building over here is I won the quest. And behind the building it's a one-shot chest as well. As I said, pretty rich area on experience. Easy quests. Especially for a high mobility build. And this one possesses one of the highest mobility in the game. And the best thing, don't require camera angle. For example, Nightblade is fast as well, but requires some camera angle action. According to beat skater speed. This is first objective. Always do that first, you don't want to go back here. Next objective is a mini boss, but very good experience to the Black Legion. Devotion Shrine as well. And what's good about Hiron? It's the proc. Also, as you can see, the knots gives elemental damage, life, resistance, life, armor, elemental damage, another armor node, which is huge. More elemental damage, and the proc is very nice. First is use weapon damage, which means it's gonna apply all the dots, also all the attack damage convert health, all the good stuff. Is gonna apply Viper as well, which I can do easily with Kalidor's Tempest. But anyways, this is another way to apply all the stuff that I have attached to the weapon. And the best thing is Chains of Confusion, which works very well on a dangerous packs. here, I'm gonna nullify her. She used some absorption abilities and can be slightly annoying as well. From here, we jump to the totem and the next exhausting vent. But first totem. It's a easy reputation. Now we stick to the first floor. And this is the second exhausting vent. Here we have to find a terrace. From terrace we can connect to the next building. And this is the third exhaustion vent is here. Not far from the actual gate. And this is the quest sound for the completion. And I am free to move forward. At this point we don't take so much damage. You can see the power of this build. For around 30 minutes I am at the Act Boss, and for the next 5 minutes probably I'm gonna manage to close the campaign. Here, a couple of objectives we have to find. 3 specific mini bosses that guardian the gate. One of them is a fixed spawn location, is the maternity ward. Ethereals did some horrible things in Malmut, and this is the most horrible thing. This birthing success explains what Ethereals did to these poor women. This is a potential upgrade, it's more damage, a lot of more damage. I have to sacrifice the extra resistance shred, but I believe this is a fair trade. We're gonna get extra proc to compensate that. Resistance shred is a king, but this weapon is already very old date, So if you found a decent upgrade, better swap it. This gives you overall more DPS. Also, this weapon possesses cooldown reduction, which drops Wire Smite below a second, which is our goal. Now I can freely spam it, because usually animation at the end basically make it full uptime, because anyways I can't stop the animation. Character have to execute it. I like to kill this guy. He's sometimes have a nice loot. This time's not one of these moments. We have to find Shaper of Flesh. He's probably at the middle of the map, the only place that we can get the extra elemental balance, crit damage, some beautiful dot increase, especially when we run Inferno. That's very strange, I can't find this guy. I already killed him without notice. That's okay. Shaper of Flesh is actually Theoden Marcel. It's very easy fight for this build. We already have tons of resistance shred. We have damage, we have tincture that I plan to use at the third phase. Because first two phase very easy. Because this is a boss with animation, you can pre-stack your fire trail. And as you can see, below 35 minutes, I close Malmut from Lone Watch till Theoden Marcel. I got Nemesis Relic, which is very good find. We can grab some quests and I can close the episode here. Completely in time for my working schedule. Some side quests gonna pop up. Next episode is gonna be a short episode of how I grind for reputation, what I use,
Can't afford.
Captain Wolf, I was
and the most optimal way to get your Malmut at revered during normal instead of any other, so you can benefit from the
see anything you like.
Spell Sage. This is not Spell Sage, looks like that. This bounty hunter is a piercing thing.
Come see what's left of my wares.
This is a potential upgrade. Now baby version is disgustingly low.
See you around. I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Mostly pierce stuff this time. I'm gonna get rid of these gloves, don't need them anymore. And this is everything from Malmut. You can buy some stuff. This is a high level stuff usually. At the moment you arrived. Gonna bring Yvonne's memory. And next time when I log into the game, there is gonna be a nice one-shot chest here at this location. Don't forget about it. You can reset the zone as well if you go out for a 10 seconds and the chest's gonna be again there. But I'm not in a rush for it. Thank you everyone for watching. See you in the next one.